Please, have you been keeping up with the internet? It's even hard to keep up. So apparently, the trending issue on TikTok right now is Mwakio and Rachel and Otouma. For those who don't know Rachel Otouma, Rachel has been taking care of the husband who has been very sick, used to be a soccer player, a very good soccer player. But, you know, he got sick, they tried to take him abroad, and it was not working. Anyway, so the issue here, first and foremost, we want to say that she's doing a great job taking care of the husband in that condition. Not many women would be able to, you know, stay there, take care of someone, be a caregiver, It's not easy. It's not an easy job. It's a calling, actually. It's a calling. Not many wives would still be there. So we give her her flowers. She's doing a great job. Continue doing what you're doing. But now, why I'm making the video is not because of all that. It's because of the kids. The kids were, you know, Rachel started insulting Mwakio. So Mwakio did what she does best, went digging for information about them, only to find out that they are the 3 kids. We all knew on TikTok, because even on interviews, she goes on interviews for the last 4 years. She goes on interviews and says there are no kids. Otouma has no kids. Rachel has no kids. They are just by themselves, right? Only to find out that there is a kid who looks exactly like Otouma. A girl who looks like Otouma completely. Copy and paste. And then we are being told they are twins and their mom passed on. So anyway, here the issue is, ladies came out and said, oh, it is none of Rachel's business whether those kids eat or go to school. It's none of her business because those are Otoumas. I want to tell you one thing. They went to church and made an oath, became one. When man, woman go to church, they are joined together in holy matrimony, they become one. Once you become one, it means all your baggages that you're coming in with into this marriage are the wife's baggages. You cannot separate. It's like going out there, dating a single mom or a single dad and telling them, I love you, but I don't want your kids as part of our love story. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. If there are baggages, you have to carry the baggage as well. Because, you know, she wanted a certain preacher to come and lay hands on Otouma. One thing I want you to realize, if your house is not in order, God cannot visit. If your house is not in order, your house has to be in order first for God to come through. And thank God that there was so much controversy when she called the pastor and people were like, oh, this is a scammer, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it did not come through. Only for Mwakio to bring us those kids, and people were shocked. Jaw drops were like, wow, they are kids and they are going through hardships, because apparently in December, the 14-year-old girl joined high school, and she consulted Rachel and asked, could you please help me with school fees, because this girl has been crying every day and I don't have any money to take her to high school. But Rachel said, I don't have any money. Then she was called and was asked about those kids by Big Daddy, and Rachel Otouma said, those kids are none of my business. Those kids, I don't care. They need to go and ask Otouma's family. It's not I'm not in that mix. But the issue is, you became one. You are the mouthpiece to your husband. You understand? Once you're the mouthpiece to your husband, it means you are the representative, you are the decision maker. You can make decisions because, I mean, all the contributions are going to you. Otouma is not in a position to make any decisions. Actually, Magazeti held an interview with Kimberly's mom, and Kimberly's mom said, for some time, Otouma used to help and used to pick up the daughter, you know, go spend time with her in his house, until the wife started showing some attitude, and then Otouma returned the daughter and said, you know, I cannot do this anymore because my wife is kind of not happy about this situation. So that is how, because she is drama free, cool as a cucumber, she was like, okay, if she doesn't want, then that's okay. And that's when she received a big text from Rachel, you know, saying, leave us alone. And from that then on, she left the family alone. She's been raising the kids, the daughter by herself. The issue here is ladies who are saying it is none of Rachel's business. It is her business. Why? They are one. They are one. She's the key decision maker. She's the one who receives all the donations. She's been telling us she dresses in Turkey clothes. She doesn't wear locally made clothes. She wears expensive clothing. She lives in a nice house and stuff like that. She's living large. If you're living large, can't you spare a few coins for your husband's daughter or those other kids for them to go to school? God cannot visit you. I know you wanted a preacher to come, you know, pray, lay hands on your husband. Until you sweep your house and everything is in order, God will never come through. That's for sure. God will never come through if your house is not in order. So you have to keep your house in order. You have to be in good terms with in-laws, because that is where the problem was also. Mwakio, you know, advised her, you know, maybe this disease is coming from mambo ya kinyumbani, yeah, like, you know, home issues, because some of these diseases come from misunderstandings, you know, when a parent is angry and then they speak words that are not very kind, and then it affects you. Life is spiritual, guys. It is. We are all interconnected. Life is spiritual. So maybe that's my humbly saying that maybe if you kept your house in order, let Otouma spend some time. It could be therapeutic for Otouma just to see their own blood walking around them, being happy. It could sprout some life, you know. Remember, most people in those conditions just sit there and use their brain. They cannot use their limbs and everything. You just reminisce about your past life. Now imagine seeing your own kids running around, being happy. It could sprout some life for him to keep fighting, because, you know, these are my kids. They are looking up to me. They are depending on me. I need to get well. And faith can move mountains. Otouma's condition could improve. So those ladies out there saying it's none of Rachel's business, guys, until it hits home, one day it will hit your brother, your sister, your cousin, your relative. How would you feel if one of them was impregnated and tossed out like garbage? Leave them. I don't care. They are left out to take care of kids by themselves. How would that make you feel? Of course, you would not feel good. You would not feel good about it. So do unto the others as you'd like them to do unto you. Start cleaning up your houses. I know many ladies, I heard them and I was shocked by even people who have kids, the way they were speaking, asking, why now? Why now? Why not now? Those kids exist. Why not now? Remember, when people pass on, the first question people usually ask, akona watoto, are there kids? Because those are your heirs. Those are your legacies. Your name will never get lost. Your name, jina yako itapotea. Your kids represent you. Those are who you are. And we thank God that they exist. And we thank Mwakio for her digging. You did a good job, Mama, digging to find out that those kids exist. And imagine they were helped. They were given 10K. And Rachel, upon being asked, said, I don't care, none of my business. Let them go ask. It is wrong. That is a very wrong answer, because you sounded very rude. That was not good. It sounded very rude coming from you. Because remember, at the end of the day, you are one. You are one. You went to church and you became one. You are no longer, you cannot go date a single mom or a single dad and say you don't want their kids, but you want that guy. No. Those people are one, because it is blood. So for me, I would say those ladies, Akina Diana Ross and the group, who are saying it is none of Rachel's business, it is her business. And if the kids want to spend time with their dad, let them. It is so important when kids spend time with their dad. As people who grew up without dads, how they felt, yeah, it is not a good feeling. So if the dad, it doesn't matter what condition, whether he's sick, whether he's what, your dad is your dad. That is your blood. That is from where you came from. Yeah, you need to spend time with your, you know, come together, let them spend time, because you never know, that could be the therapy that Otouma needs. So stop denying him. He's healing. Yeah, you don't even have to be there. You can take them. They can go to a common place like a mall, somewhere public. You can car candle, the other woman car candle. Let the kids enjoy that love, that bonding. It's very important, very important. So guys, ladies, you people who are saying that, make sure it never hits home. Make sure your sisters and your brothers will never go through what you are wishing on another woman who is single-handedly taking care of her daughter or her kids. Make sure it never comes, because let me tell you, until it hits home, you never realize, you never know where that you never know where that shoe pinches until it hits home. So guys, please, ladies especially, because I was so shocked. People are so heartless when it comes to children. Yani, women are so bitter and bile. It reminded me of that book we used to read in primary school, Mama Mwenye Wivu. You know, you guys sound like evil stepmothers. It is so sad. It is so sad that, you know, it is actually very sad. So people, let's have mercy. Let's know that these kids are innocent. They did not send applications to be born. They just appeared and like, hey, what's going on here? What's going on? Kids are innocent and pure. Yeah, I have a passion for kids, and I always know that no kid sent an application to anyone. People go out there, do what they will do, and kids are born. And it is the responsibility of a father and a mother to take care of those kids. And whatever little that you are getting, you can share, because she tells us she wears tacky clothes, she wears expensive outfits and stuff, she goes on holidays and stuff. Otouma's daughter needed school fees in December to join high school. She said no. There was evidence, there were texts that were sent. She said no, I don't have any money. That is wrong. That is wrong, because that is Otouma's blood that you're tossing out like that. And it will come to haunt you. And you never know, by you accepting that child, God will open up a way. Otouma gets well, and you start getting babies of your own. You never know where. I mean, it is a blessing that that pastor issue came out, because so much was unearthed. I always say, the universe can hide, the earth can hide only so much until it starts vomiting out. The universe will always vomit out the truth. Always. Nothing that is in the dark will stay for long. She's been going on interviews and saying they don't have any kids. All of a sudden they are kids. Kwanza, copy and paste. The daughter is copy and paste of Otouma. The face, oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, I don't know what you think about the story. I'm not here to... She's doing a good job taking care of the husband. Not many women can do it. Great job. But please, try and do better for Otouma's sake. Because you are the mouthpiece. You are the decision maker. You are the key driver to this vehicle. Try and do something. You know, let them come together. Even if it's not in your house, in the mall. Let them, you know, be happy. You see Otouma later. You know, he's gonna light up. He's going to light up. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Tell me on the comment section.